Hello there, it's V from V Love and Tarot and V Love and Crystals. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. This one is on a voted topic. Thank you for voting. If you want to vote for other topics, check out my community tab here on YouTube. So these are the 3 piles for you. These are from our newest decks. This is Endless Weekend Pile 1, Endless Weekend Love Messages Pile 1. Pile 2 we have Bittersweet Love Tea. Pile 2. Pile 3 we have Daily Dose of Coffee. Pile 3. These are your 3 options. If you want any of these decks, these are our newest babies. Check out our links down below. eBay and Etsy is the way to go. Thank you for watching. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I post every single day. And yeah, let's get started. All the timestamps are always going to be down below in my description box and boxes and pinned comments section. You can skip ahead or watch the full video. I thank you so very much for spending time with me. So the topic is, what do they say behind your back? What do they say behind your back? All right, thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Let's go into your piles. Number 1, you're first with Endless Weekend Love Messages. That's number 3. Number 2. All right. Hello, pile number 1. Send you mega love and light. You chose this this pile right here. This deck is called Endless Weekend Love Messages, and it has 4 different back covers. I couldn't decide, and yeah, I just wanted them all. So let's see what I'm gonna use this towards the middle of the reading. Let's see what they say behind your back. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I thank you for just being part of this journey. Point blank, period. All right, let's get started. So first things first, I'm gonna start with tarot, and then we're gonna work our way through oracles to clarify everything. So let's dive in. Thank you, tarot. All right, all the links to decks I use, even other lovely creators, will be always linked below. So pile number 1, what do they say behind your back? Pile number 1, pile number 1. You have 8 of Swords. Pile number 1, what do they say behind your back? 8 of Wands, a lot of 8s. What do they say behind your back? The Tower, last card. What do they say behind your back? Knight of Pentacles. You have the Empress here, and she also has like the 8, the infinity sign above her head. So that's interesting. I'll put that there. I'll put it there. I'll put it there. All right. So we have 2 majors here. I'm going to start with the majors, and then we'll work our way through the minors. So what they say behind your back right now is, first of all, they think of you as someone very elegant, classy, feminine, loving, nurturing, someone who may love nature. That word came out for a reason. Even if you are masculine, there's something very warm and loving and nurturing about you. Open heart, just a big heart. The Tower tells me you could be someone who adapts to change easily. Change is, inevitable. It can be a little disheartening, uncomfortable, inconvenient, but it does provide growth and learning lessons and new perspectives on life. And I think that's something that they say behind your back. Like, they probably talk about all the things that you've been through and how strong you are, and that you might even know your worth more because of what you went through, Empress. And you could be someone who is just full of abundance, and you know that there's better out there. You're not going to settle for little breadcrumbs. They see you as someone who is just very self-taught, like you have a lot of self-love, self-respect. And they admire that. So when they talk about you, I don't think it's anything negative. They might spill your tea a little bit, though. They might say, man, she's been through this, this, and this, and this, and this. And then other people are like, ooh, tell me more, tell me more. So your person, out of love and out of just respect for your strength and your aura, your elegance, they might spill your tea because they I guess they want other people to see you the way they want other people to see you the way that they see you. Like showing their family and friends who you are through their lens. Like my person's so strong, she's beautiful, such a hard worker. And she's been through this, and this, and this. So then it makes other people let their guard down and maybe want to get to know you through your person's lens, like taking your person's word for it, because they know you. They know you. So this person, I feel like they do know you. And so they talk about you in a way where it's very endearing and it's matter of fact. It's not a guess. It's like they know your character. They read you well. Eight of Swords tells me this is someone who, what they talk about, okay, I'm going to talk about you. This is you. They talk about you in a way that, I don't know, like expands the mind. I'm getting that, I don't know why I'm getting that with the Eight of Swords. I think for those who are closed-minded, they talk about you to expand the mind of others. I know, but I'm going intuitively on this one, so you can take this Eight of Swords for how you want to. You are more entitled to your intuition than I am. I'm entitled to my intuition. So I'll tell you two different scenarios. The Eight of Swords tells me that they talk about you in a way that expands people's minds, people's thoughts and judgment on you. So if your friends and family, your person's friends and family passes judgment on you, your person challenges that and tells them things that makes them want to open their mind, not close their mind off to you. Like, let's say you are very frugal and you love to save money and you like to cut corners. So instead of your person's loved ones judging you on that, your person's like, well, look at that. She's able to afford her house because she cuts corners. She's able to live comfortably because she's very frugal and resourceful. So I admire that. Like they challenge the closed-mindedness of your character, or just of the judgment of your character, not your character, the judgments on your character. So if anybody's talking negative about you, your person challenges them to think positively. Like, well, on the brighter side, she might, come across as a cheap person, but guess what? She shops at the thrift stores and she has a very colorful wardrobe, and you would have never known that she shopped at a thrift store. Talking about you, and so it might blow your person's loved ones' minds about you, because it's kind of like, wow, she makes $1 stretch, doesn't she? Oh, okay, I won't pass judgment on you anymore, pal one. So I feel like, all in honesty, the way they talk about you, it's just out of like awe, respect, and just seeing you do your thing and seeing what you have become, what you have turned into, what life you made for yourself, your independent self. That could really inspire them and just give something to talk about with their friends, So Eight of Wands tells me, a lot of talk, fast communication, but not in negative ways, and not spilling all your business, but telling them, enough what they need to know. Not everything, not everything about you, not your whole journal, your whole diary of secrets, not that. The Knight of Pentacles, you're very hardworking. You have Earth, and that's what I was just saying. They think of you as someone who's a hard worker. All right, so that's pretty much what I think so far. What I feel intuitively. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Let's clarify. So I'm going to use my cotton candy love messages mixed with angel feather messages from Mystic Star Magic. I'll have the links to our shops down below. All right. Why is the Eight of Swords here for you, lovely pal number one? For what they talk about you. The other scenario for the Eight of Swords is that they might They might tell their people that you could be reserved. You know a lot, but you act like you don't. You have a lot of information, but you act like you don't. Or you're very humble. So 8 of Swords, just, you know, you're surrounded by your own thoughts. You might know a lot about a little, and you maybe don't perceive to know a lot about a little. And so they could talk about that, about you. Or that you keep your secrets on, you're like very on guard, or just guarded. Very reserved energy, they could say about you. Devotion, I love you deeply. 8 of Swords. So you're devoted, you're very, what's the word? Very loving. Yeah, I just said the Empress. Very loving, very warm, very caring. And whatever projects you put your energy, no, whatever you put your mind to, you execute on those projects, on those ideas. You bring them forth. You devote it. You put your present. You put your all into your efforts. Like I said, Knight of Pentacles, very hardworking you are. Why is the 8 of Wands here? For what they say behind your back. I let you go hoping you would return to me. 8 of Wands, that's also about traveling. 8 of Wands, fast movement, messages, and also travel. So they can see you as someone who's very spontaneous, someone who maybe likes adventure, who likes to travel, who likes the outdoors. Well, yeah, Empress, right? Why is the Tower here? Tell me why the Tower is here for what they talk about you behind your back, Pile 1. Risks, yeah, adventurous, spontaneous, fun. That's interesting. Up in the air. Going places. I must be crazy for loving you. So the Tower, you like changes. You adapt to changes very well. You're here to jump from cliff to cliff. Oh my stars, that's a change. That's brave. Oh my gosh, you bounce back from craziness, don't you? You're very stable, Knight of Pentacles. Absolutely. What is the Empress about? Tell me more. Reflection. Our souls recognize each other. So look, caring. They see, maybe they are the Emperor. I don't know. And they see you as their Empress. They see you as their equal. They see you as someone who they can relate to. Yeah, reflection here. Just, you know, just understanding you. And that's how they talk about you. All right, so I'm going to use my newest baby, Endless Weekend's Love Messages. This is a deck that is basically based on the journey from separation to reconciliation. But it also has all types of, you know, nuanced messages having to do with love. So it doesn't always have to be from separation to reconciliation. It matters of the heart. Love messages from the heart. Let's see. What would they love to say to you if they could? Pile number 1. What messages would they love to say to you if they could? Pile 1. There's no one I trust my heart with but you. Pile 1. What would they love to say to your heart if they could? I care for you deeply. I just need more time. 8 of Wands, fast movement. So you probably move faster than they do. And maybe that's something else. You know, like I said, travel. Like you taking risks. You jumping from a cliff. So they could, you can move faster. You could be impulsive at times. But they are just more like slow and steady wins the race. You know, they get there with you, but they go at their own pace. I took you for granted. I won't make that mistake twice. So this is like saying, you know, they didn't understand you before. Now they do. Now they know what they're working with. They see your beauty. They see your loving heart, your warm, nurturing heart. And last but not least, I feel like I fall in love with you many lifetimes over. So they have a lot of love for you. They absolutely do. No questions. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to give you some advice, and then we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to use my Hot Fudge Love Oracle, Teddy Bear Oracles, and Angel Heart Message Oracles. Oh, actually, these two are retiring. You won't see them anytime soon. And this one, Angel Heart Messages, is going to get a new back cover. We're going to change the character here. Make it look different, just for variation purposes. So if you're interested, check out my Etsy links and eBay links down below. What's the advice for you, pile number 1? Pile number 1, what's the advice for you? Come clean to the one you love. So that's a way of saying you're totally honest. You're totally honest with your feelings. You're totally just your authentic self. You wear your heart on your sleeve. But the Eight of Swords tells me you might keep certain things to yourself, or you don't let people on the things that you know. You know, you might come across as someone who doesn't know a lot about life, but you absolutely do. And so this can say, come clean. Don't hold your knowledge. Don't like dim your lights or dumb yourself down because you don't want people to feel intimidated by you. Empress. I don't want them to feel intimidated by me, so I'm going to act like I don't know a lot. Or act like I'm going to act very meek and shy, and I'm going to hold back with my words. I don't want to come across too abrasive or too... Nope, you be your authentic self. You don't hold your lights, don't dim your light, don't dumb your light for anybody. If they feel intimidated, that's not your problem. That's theirs, right? That's their insecurities. So you do you, boo. That's what I gotta say to you. Okay, much love to you. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't mean to rhyme, or maybe I did. If you want a personal reading, check out my Etsy. If you want any of our decks, check out our Etsy and eBay shops. And I'll see you next time. I'm gonna head on to pile number 2. Greetings to you, pile number 2. You chose this deck right here. I'll let you know what what messages want to come out with that one. And yeah, let's get started. So thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so we don't miss out on future uploads. I appreciate you. So let me know that you visited. Put number 2 in the comments section. So you voted for this. Thank you. If you want to vote for more pick cards, check out my community tab. Okay, what do they say behind your back? Pile number 2, pile number 2, pile number 2. What do they say behind your back? Pile number 2, pile number 2. What do they say behind your back? Opportunity. What do they say behind your back? Completion. What do they say behind your back? Pile 2. Fate. And last but not least, pretend. Pretend. Let's pretend. Okay. So I'm going to clarify everything. So we have pretend here. That's interesting because when I look at this, let me just go in order. So opportunity, they see you as someone who, going places. You create doors. You open doors for yourself. You're a leader. You're an innovator. Completion, I see leading energy, innovation, completion, going through your journeys, completing cycles, very thorough. You are. They talk about you in a way. They talk about you with utmost respect. Someone who is great at leading. Someone who's going places. Someone who is creative. Someone who is also maybe a little bossy. Very direct. Someone who's very spiritual, insightful, and intuitive. And someone who's good at pretending, someone who's good at performing, delivering, showing up, and protecting one's feelings. They see you as someone who's very reserved and protective, guarded, jaded, even. Yeah, because you have all these masks. The faces are covered up here. Even here in this deck, the Eight of Swords, her face is covered up. So you could be someone who's very protective, secretive, mysterious even. Oh, baby. All right, let's clarify. What do they say behind your back? Pile number 2. I'm using my Porcelain Dolls Love Lenormand, and this is the sister deck, Bittersweet Love Tea. I'm going to use shortly. Okay, let's see. Why is the opportunity card here for you, pile number 2? Why is opportunity card here for you, pile number 2? Pile number 2, why is opportunity here for you for what they say behind your back? Unimpressed, indifferent, cynical, uninterested. Okay, so for someone, I don't know, some of you, not all of you, you could be someone who creates opportunities out of boring, sucky situations. Like I said, you're very, very opportunistic, but you're also very creative, innovative. If you're not feeling a situation, you fix the energy. You transmute that energy. You cut the awkward BS. You cut the tension. You transmute the energy for everyone. So if people are feeling really tense and awkward or just weird and shy and whatever, You perform, you change the energy. Maybe you break the ice, good at breaking the ice. So they see you as someone who is good at recognizing when people are feeling out of sorts, out of place, bored, or tense. You transmute that. So you could be, oh my gosh, you know what I'm getting? Yeah, pretend. You could be someone who's good at faking the funk. You could be bored as F, but because of the situation you're in, you make the best out of it. And so, you know, you could be like a lifesaver. Like, man, I'm very reserved, but my person, pal 2, is the talk of the town, the class clown. I'm so happy to have them by my side, because I'm never in a situation where I feel stuck, because my person, pal 2, talks us out of a situation, talks us out of a boring, dull moment. So just imagine your person taking you to a party, and they don't like parties, neither do you, but you pretend you do, because you want your person to feel comfortable. You want them to, you know, fit in, and you want them to be proud that they brought you. You're good company. And so even if you're like, oh, I'm not feeling this, you fake the funk. You're like, you know what? I'm having a good time because I'm with you and because I'm supporting you. And so you create the opportunity to have fun. You mingle. You get to know people. You break the ice. You put the attention off of yourself and your person, and you put it on them, so that, you know, it's fun, and you can just transmute that energy, transmute the awkwardness onto other people, or just dilute that energy and make things more easy and pleasing, pleasurable, comfortable for people. So if they're like the wallflower, you can turn inside out and become the social butterfly. There you go, butterflies. So if they're feeling very like reserved and quiet, you're like, okay, I'm gonna step into my social butterfly shoes, my butterfly wings, and I'm just gonna take this show and take over this show and just lead this. Yeah, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna like just make everybody laugh and have fun. I'm the class clown. So the life of the party. And so if your person's a rambunctious social butterfly, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna adapt to this, and I'm gonna be in my energy and reserve myself and just let you lead the dance floor, and I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna find an opportunity to just be, you know, just chill out and have fun here. You got the butterfly here. It's crazy. So yeah, I feel that's what they talk about. Like, oh man, she's good. He's good company. She's good company. I love being around her or him. Never a dull moment. Very adaptable. You know, just fun. Always creating a joke. Always making us laugh. Always thinking of something to talk about. Making the best, you know, like let's say you guys are stranded at the airplane and you guys get delayed and there's a snowstorm. You make the best out of that. You make it fun and pleasurable. You make it memorable. You make people feel comfortable. Okay, why is the completion card here? Pile number 2. Naughty or nice, playfulness, mischief, irresistible. So you have like different facades to you. Like I said, you're adaptable. You're like, and I mean this with utmost respect. You're like a chameleon. If people are feeling down, you could be feeling down too, but you're like, you know what? I can't be in my down energy. I have to transmute this energy and make everybody laugh. I gotta like fake the funk here. I gotta be my crazy, rambunctious self so I can change the energy here. I don't want to be a negative Nelly and everybody's depressed and so am I. Boo-hoo is me. No, you're like, you know what? Let's make the best of this. Let's have fun. Let's play games. Let's laugh about something. Let's listen to music. Let's, you know, and you help people come out of this show. You make people feel very, very comfortable. Now the other side is if, you know, you're in your element, you're feeling down, you're feeling like, you know what? Oh my gosh. You take time to be in that energy. You receive people's help. You can proudly say, look, I'm not feeling myself. And you receive people's help. You receive their support or their hug or their empathy, sympathy. So that's awesome. That's awesome. It's hard to receive compliments. It's hard to receive help. You know, we want to be strong. I see this person thinks of you as someone very strong, very supportive, always supporting others. You have a strong backbone. Okay? Why is this fake card here with all these tarot cards? Why? Wealth, deep connection, and ebb and flow. So you could, I don't know, if you're a reader, a tarot reader, energy healer, a Reiki healer, a Buddhist, whatever, a prayer, a reverend, whatever you do with your gift, skills, and abilities, this person really admires that. You probably act like you're not as good as you are. They do say that too. Like, my person's amazing, but they act like they're not. I wish they would see their worth, their value. Pretend, whip, intimacy, conflict, abuse. So you could be someone who whips people into shape. You lead them. You got the scythe here, you got the whip here. So you I don't know, like, you change the energy. You're like, nope, we're not getting into this dark, negative funk. We're changing this. We're changing this. You got stars. We're changing this. True love, hopes, and dreams. We're very optimistic. We're changing the negative into the positive. That's what you are. You light bringer. You energy transmuter. All right, so we're going to use our newest baby, the sister deck to this. And yes, we do have Jasmine Becca Griffith's permission to create oracles and memorabilia and any type of commercial-based items, thanks to her permission. So for you, let's see what's going on here. Let's spill the tea on them. They're spilling your tea. They're talking about you in good, respectful ways, though. It's not like negative. Silence creates uncertainty. Be honest. Say, yeah, you, like, that's what I was saying. Like, you could be someone very reserved, very quiet when you want to be. Yeah, when you want to be. And I feel like we're talking about your person. We're spilling their tea now, right? So you could be the social butterfly, and they're the quiet antidote. Or no, they're the quiet opposite of you. Polar opposites, yin yang. You guys could be like twin flames here. I don't want to like talk more about that because I'm not a professional on those, on soulmates, twin flames, karmics. Yeah. So you do your own research, but I can see this being like a mirrored connection, like soul connection here, where you guys, you know, mirror each other. They see you as someone who balances them out. If they're quiet, you hold the floor. You talk and make everything very comfortable, so that they don't have to talk so much. And then when you're like, listen, I'm tired of talking, you come on, take over. And then they're like, okay, yeah, I got you. You hold the floor, I hold the floor. We got this. Intuition is noticing the red flags. See, look, you're very spiritual and very intuitive. And you know more than you say you do. Okay, so you're very intuitive. You got the stars here. Your partner is different from your usual types. So you guys are polar opposites. I just said it, friend. I said it. I said you guys, you know, like yin yang. So that's what I get for you. These decks are for sale. Like I said, if you want to check them out over on Etsy and eBay, then awesome. Let me pull your advice really quick before we do go. And I'm going to use my Hot Fudge Love, Teddy Bear Wisdom, and Angel Heart Messages decks. Two of them are retiring. You won't see them anymore. So if you want them, grab them while they're still here. What's the advice for this connection for what they say behind your back? Pile number 2. Alright, let's see. Gratitude. You are being reminded to show your appreciation for the beauty and power in your talents and abilities. So the advice is, you know, don't hold back on your gifts, your abilities, who you are. Like, don't pretend that you're not as good as you are, or is not as gifted or wealthy or smart. You know, you shine your bright light. And I said this in pile 1. A lot of us are pretending that we're not as good as we think we are, or we know we are, or we really are. Why are we hiding? Why are we dimming our lights? Because we don't want other people to feel intimidated by us? That's hogwash. Express yourself. Don't let anybody, or don't feel like you have to dim your light because other people don't feel as bright as you are, or as wealthy or abundant as you are. Expression. Your angels are encouraging you to express yourself freely, creatively, and productively. Yeah, don't dim your light anymore, friend. No. Time to come out like a star that you are. Alright, thank you for watching. You have a lovely day. If you want a personal reading, check out my Etsy. All links are always down below to beautiful decks. And I'll see you in the next video. This also is the Halloween Oracle from Mystic Star Magic. Beautiful deck. I love it. It's so dark, but it's very clear. It gets down to the bottom of messages, and you don't have to use it for Halloween. You can use it all year round, like I'm doing. All right, take care. I'll see you next time. Pile number 3. Thank you for choosing my daily dose of coffee deck. I will open those cards and see what wants to come through, or use the cards soon. So if you're new, please subscribe. Thank you for returning. I really appreciate your energy. Please share this video so we can welcome more friends here. I really, really, really would love to grow this channel. So I really appreciate your energy exchange for doing that. And let's get started. So thanks for voting for this. We vote every single day. You get to help me decide what pick of cards to post here. And yeah, next one is going up soon. Pile number 3, energy only. What do they say behind your back? What's the gossip behind your back? Let's spill the coffee or the tea. Got that right there. All right. So you have the King of Spring. King of Wands. I'm sorry. Yeah, King of Wands. What do they say behind your back? Pile 3. Dreamer. Fool. Full energy. Princess of Autumn. Page of Pentacles. And 7 of Winter. Okay, let's move these bad boys over. Alright, let's do this. Put number 3 in the comments. Let me know that you visited, and I'll keep you in mind for future readings. Your energy will stay with me as I pull more cards for other readings. Ooh, I like this. So, King of Spring, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. Okay, so you got the King of Wands, the Fool, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So they see you as someone who is go-getter energy. I don't know if you are good at bossing people around, but in a respectful way, getting stuff done. Are you an entrepreneur, or you're on the road to becoming one? They see that potential in you. They see you as someone who's boss-like, who has boss-like tendencies, boss-like qualities, boss-like goals, aspirations. They see you as someone who is like, you know, you're not gonna stop. You're not gonna just be like, okay, sure. You're like, you get a no, and you strive for a yes. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. Very ambitious, very goal driven, and very responsible. And you are just taking the lead here in your life. You could also be someone. They talk about you as in a way that is very like high honorish. Like they put you on a high pedestal, or they just see you. They see like you in high regard. It can also say that you take the lead in the relationship. You wear the high heels, or you wear the pants, however you want to say, whatever you want to say. All right, King of Wands. We're going to use my daily dose of coffee. This is our newest baby. Okay, tell me more. Why is the King of Wands here? For what they say behind your back, what the gossip is about you. Clarity. So you are someone who is very clear, very direct with your intentions. Not the King of Swords, but the King of Wands. Like you when you say you're going to do something, you do it. You follow through, you execute it, you deliver. So you're very like ambitious, driven, goal-getter. You're goal achieving. So, and your actions are very clear. Like people can read you. Your person talks about you as if they know what actions you're going to take. Like you're very predictable. That's good. That means you live by your word. You live by your actions. You follow through. You don't just pretend you're gonna do something and then you do the opposite. Like you are very clear. You're very intentional. Why is the Fool card here? Ooh, so you're someone who's very energetic. Yeah, you're very attractive energy with the King of Wands as well. Very stimulating visually. And your aura is very stimulating. Why is the Fool here? Very youthful. Yeah, cool cat energy. Why is the Fool here? For what they say behind your back. Someone who's not afraid to take risks. Take bold risks. Moving risks. Like very, I don't know, like just always on the go, always moving, always taking a risk, always challenging yourself. You're a dreamer, insight, so you're someone who's, you go with your own intuition, you go with your inner calling. Like if you feel like you should do something, you follow your own higher self. You follow your own inner guidance. A financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Yeah, you trust exactly. You go your own direction. I'm gonna go my own way. You could go your own way. Go your own way. So you follow like your own compass, your inner compass, insight, clarity. Wow, that's interesting. So you know what you're doing with your life. Your life is decided. You're not flip-floppy. You already know what your life is going to look like, what you want to achieve, what you're going to do to get there. So they see you as someone very intelligent. You're going places. You got oh wow, Page of Pentacles. Compassion, very loving, very nurturing. You put your all into the things you said you would do. You grow it, you learn it from it, you apply it, you preach it, you teach it. You're always learning, growing, evolving. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So this is not the Page of Swords, this is a Page of Pentacles. So, but I'm getting the Page of Swords with this energy because you got the insight and the clarity. So you're very inquisitive, very intelligent, very thirsty for knowledge, very good at communicating, researching, you know, and putting plans to action. They talk about that about you. Like, I don't know if they find you to be very inspirational. At least your followers, and I don't mean that like as in like worshiping you. I mean like, do people follow your goals? I mean your footsteps. I think you inspire people. You don't realize this. You don't realize. Purpose. Yeah, you have a purpose. You're here to lead, innovate, create, set the trend, set the path, follow your purpose, your calling, and you're helping people do the same. So I feel like this group here, Part 3, these are like people who are supporting your journey, who want to see you succeed. They want to see what path you take, Dorothy. Who are you going to find? What are you going to learn? What are you going to do? How are you going to navigate through life, through your journey to Oz? What I want to go with you, says Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, and Scarecrow. Come on. You lead, well, I'll follow. There's a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So interesting. When you don't know the truth, you challenge it, or you find the truth. You're good at researching. We're talking about that, aren't we? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So whatever you don't understand, you find comfort in finding answers through what you don't understand. So knowledge is power is what I'm getting here. And you are very powerful. So it's interesting. I feel like this person, or your person, Part 3, thinks of you as someone who's very, 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 very intellectual, very intelligent, very wise beyond your years. And they're like, this person, I love their mind. I love the way they think. They step outside of the comfort zone. They step outside of the societal norm and status quo, and they challenge things that they don't understand. If you don't understand something in the news, you're not going to just believe it because you want to be in bliss, ignorant bliss. You're gonna be like, you know what? I don't understand this. Let me find out. Let me do my own research. I'm not gonna just listen to what the news is telling me. I'm gonna do my own digging, my own investigating. And they love that about you. Insight, clarity, absolutely. Studious, responsible, for sure. Reinforcement. So they see you as someone who just I don't know, like you reinforce things, like you do it again and again and again and again and again, and you keep on supporting what you need to support. What I mean by that is, if you really believe in a mission, and you're like, I don't know how to get my point across in this mission, or I don't know how to get through my mission. You're like, you know what, I'm going to get reinforcements. I'm going to pick people's brains. I'm going to join a community. I'm going to read books. I'm going to watch videos. I'm going to do what I can to support my mission, to support my journey. So to support my relationship. Like, I think if you guys are in a relationship, if you are, this person is doing whatever they can to master this relationship because they want to be good. They want to be a leader. They want to lead the way in this relationship. They want to take control, not like in a bad way, but like they don't want their relationship to fail. So they do what they can to enforce, like let's say they want to be a good girlfriend for you, Pal 3. They're going to watch relationship videos. They're going to maybe go to relationship counseling. They're going to, watch video, join forums, ask questions, talk with their girlfriends. Like, they're gonna really try their best to be the best version that they can be for themselves. Anyway, that's a lot. Wow, it's saying a lot. Okay, I'm gonna use my endless weekend love messages to see what messages wants to come from their heart to yours. Pile 3. Pile 3's energy only. Pile 3's energy. What messages wants to come from your person's hearts? I'm so drawn to you, I just can't get enough. Nice. That's the... What messages will they love to tell you? Pile number 3, this person. Pile number 3, it's easy to be vulnerable with you, no hesitations. Pile number 3, what would they like to tell you? There's not a promise I wouldn't strive to keep. Last one. Tell me your deep dark secrets. I love you regardless. I love you regardless. Look at that. Promises and secrets. Keeping secrets, keeping their promises to you too. So yeah, they hold you in their hearts, and they really respect you, and they treat this connection with love. Like, they take this connection seriously with you. So yeah, very trustworthy, trust energy. And they talk about you in like the high regard, not just like talking about you and what your abilities are, but they talk about you as like if they're proud of you, like they want to see you succeed. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I would love to do one for your energy. And I thank you so much for sharing this video. If you do have, please consider subscribing. And all of our decks will be linked below. Endless Weekend, Daily Cup of Coffee, and all the other decks also will be linked in my description box. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.